Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is the first video of 2020. A lot has happened over the past year, and 2020, I'm looking forward to doing a lot of things. So first off, for anybody that's new to the channel, my name is Bruce Wang. I make content about dividend investing, real estate investing, and just general personal finance stuff. And I created the Robinhood challenge a while back, and I show my portfolio, I show what I buy, I show what I sell, and I show how much dividends I'm collecting every single week, every single month. This is my portfolio here, $14,637. For the 2019, we've seen a great year in the stock market, and hopefully that continues. If not, I'll still be collecting dividends. So it's a win-win situation in my opinion. Over the last 2 weeks, we've seen all-time highs in the markets, and there wasn't really anything on sale. So there are two things I could have done. I could have just built up my cash position or build up my core holdings. And I decided to just build up my core holdings. I want to build up my dividend income as fast as possible. So it's really no point in me having cash on the side. I already have a large emergency fund. If anything crazy happens in 1 year, I'll be able to cover all of that. So that's why I'm really aggressively funding my portfolio. $300 every single week into the Robinhood portfolio, $300 every single week into the M1 Finance portfolio. With all the cash that I invest, every single week I share exactly what I'm buying for my dividends. The first purchase I made last week, which I didn't record, was IBM. IBM is a dog of the Dow right now, and I think that their dividend yield is around 4 to 5%. I have to double check that. The second purchase I made last week was for SPHD. This is a monthly paying dividend stock. I bought 4 shares at $43.80. This week, today, I bought 5 shares of AT&T. Right now, AT&T is a bit high, but everything in the stock market is pretty much at all-time highs. So there's really no way to do it other than just buying and dollar cost averaging. So that's what I've been doing. I bought 5 shares at $39.06. And for my last purchase of this week, I bought 1 share of SPHD, the monthly paying dividend stock here. SPHD is the biggest position in my portfolio right now, and I'm trying to get to 100 shares as fast as possible. So every single week, I'm buying 1, 2, 3 shares. And right now, I have 67 shares of SPHD. With these 67 shares, I'll be seeing around $10 a month in dividend income every single month. And with that $10, I could buy Netflix and chill, or I could, whatever I want to do with that $10, I can do it with it. But mainly, I'm going to be reinvesting that dividend income. Oh man, this is getting weird. On a side note, the cash management system, they're starting to really send out a lot of these cards to everybody. Right now, I'm sitting at about 30,000 out of basically 1 million people waiting. Earlier, I was around 60,000, and that was by about last month. So I think every single day, they're dishing out like about 1,000 cards a day. And even some of my followers have been sending me pictures of their cards that they got in a lot earlier than me. I'm really looking forward to doing a review about this card. Just waiting for my turn in line. In the last year, I made $1,900 in capital gains from this portfolio. And I just got my statement from Robinhood, so I can show you exactly how much money I got paid in dividends for the year 2019. So from looking at this statement, last month I made $55.70 in dividends. That is probably the highest amount I got paid in dividends all of last year. And that is the biggest advantage of dividend investing, is that the more you aggressively fund your portfolio into great dividend paying companies, the faster and larger your dividend payments will get. So last month, $55 in monthly dividends, and year to date, $442 in dividends. So 400 plus 1,900, that is $2,300 from just learning how to do dividend investing. This portfolio is still pretty small, so to have over $2,000 in gains, that is pretty impressive for a intermediate stock investor. I would still consider myself like somewhat of a beginner. But yeah, this dividend investing does work in the short term, and I think that in the long term, it will also work. In 2020, there are a few things that I want to accomplish other than, the basic stuff that everybody else wants to do. lose weight and make a little bit money extra on the side. The number one thing that I need to accomplish this year is to add one more rental property to the portfolio. So for anybody that is brand new, you guys probably don't know this, but I'm a real estate investor. I'm not a real estate broker, or I'm not a real estate agent. Those guys, they do something different. I work with brokers and agents. My strategy for real estate investing is very similar to dividend investing. Buy a rental property, hold it for a long time, make sure that it's producing rent with good tenants, and reinvest those rents into more income producing properties. So for the last 2 years, I'm averaging around one property every single year. If I can get 2 this year, I will be really lucky, but one property a year is something that I'm aiming for. My market is right outside of Boston, so I would say it is not as competitive as Boston, but it is still pretty capital intensive. It's not as serious as California, where one property is going to cost you millions of dollars. So one single family might cost you $1 million. For me, I can get a duplex for around $400,000. That is the market value right now. So any duplex that I can buy that's under $400,000 might potentially be a good deal. So so for me, I'm really specific with what I'm looking for, and a lot of new investors out there that are just asking me questions on Instagram, on YouTube, they really don't know what they're looking for. So be really specific with what you're looking for. Go to the bank, find out what kind of financing you can get, and then go to a real estate agent, and then be as specific as possible with what you're looking for. That's my go-to tip for any new real estate investors out there. For the second thing that I want to accomplish this year, I want to grow my dividend investing portfolio to produce at least $200 to $300 every single month in dividend income. Right now, I'm sitting at about $100 every single month with a portfolio value of around $35,000 plus dollars. And for me to be able to do that, to get $200 to $300 in dividend income every single month. So as it stands right now, I would have to at least double my portfolio value to be able to get $200 worth of dividend income. And if I want to see $300 in dividend income every single month, I would need to obviously triple that. And that would take me into the 6-figure range when it comes to my portfolio, which is something that, I never thought that I would be investing so much money into stocks, but this is something that's been working in the short term, and hopefully it will work out in the long term. One big reason why I'm getting deeper into the stock market is that it is a lot easier to manage my stock portfolio than to manage my real estate portfolio. There's no tenant calling me to fix their toilet or to pick up garbage that someone dumped outside their lawn. That is something that just happened this weekend. There's no fires that I have to put out when it comes to my portfolio. The only thing you have to worry about your portfolio is that for the stock market to crash and all of the companies that you own stop paying dividends. And that is very unlikely to happen. For the third thing I want to accomplish in 2020 is I want to grow my YouTube channel. Last year was a great year, and I think that this year already I've gained 600-700 subscribers in the last week, and I didn't even post any videos in the last week. So my channel is growing a lot faster with me putting less effort into it at the moment. So I can only imagine what would happen if I went full time. So when it comes to YouTube, I have a lot of plans. I want to start a second channel, a podcast style channel where it doesn't really have to be money related, even though, money is something that everybody has in common. There's a lot of hobbies that I like that you guys might enjoy as well. So let me know if you guys want to see a podcast. I actually already started that channel. I just haven't uploaded anything, which is something that I have to do. All I have to do is just rearrange some stuff back here and just start recording and posting it up. So there's a lot of space in this studio. I want to be able to create a podcasting area here. I just need a little bit of help with the audio because there's a really large echo. And on top of that, I'm planning to bring on more creators, bring them through the studio, maybe even do interviews or let them film out of my studio for high quality content, something like that. That's just my general idea right now. because I can't really travel too far. I have kid and a family. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys can check all that out. I post there pretty much daily, so go follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. So YouTube has opened up my eye to a lot of things that I never imagined was possible. And I just want to share with you all of these brand new things that's happening to me. And not only that, just give you guys as much entertainment as possible. And if you guys want to watch more videos from me, go check out these videos here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification for more content just like this. I'll see you guys throughout the year and beyond that. So check you guys out later. Bye.